Salvete omnes, this is I'm Emilia, also known as TheMartianGeek, and welcome back to another episode of Mega Man 2. In the last episode, we finished off all of the 8 Robot Masters, and now we're heading into Dr. Wily's fortress. And as a result, we have all the special weapons and utilities. Fab key. Funk 123. Head equals 04. So, let's go. And right away we're greeted with these guys. And you kind of don't want to let the... Wow, great start here. You don't want to let the bird spawn unless, of course, you're farming for energy. Like that. You want to shoot the egg before it hits the ground. If you can. And now we have a wall. And the best way to get up it is probably to use item 3. 3 or 1 will work. But I like to use 3 since it tends to have less utility elsewhere. And we have more of these things, and they're in awkward locations. This would be a legitimate excuse to use a special weapon, honestly. You know what? In fact, let's do that. Let's go with the quick boomerang here. Because I don't trust this situation, and even that wasn't enough. Jeez. More spam. Wow, so far we are kind of sucking at this stage, to be quite honest. Oh, and let's not switch off item 3, because we're going to need it here, too. Okay, I think those things can only have 3 of the little things out at once. And, you know what, let's Metal Blade them. Okay, that actually works a lot better than the quick boomerang did. Just in case I need the item 3 again. That would be a yes, I do. I believe there's a part in the second Wily Stage where you need it as well, so let's try not to run out of it. And for once we actually see a Sniper Joe outside of his armor. Wait for the 3 shots. Get a safe distance away to be able to dodge the bullets. And then button mash. At least we get a little item 3 energy back here. I kinda like the graphics in this area of the fortress. Seems like Wily Stage 1 always takes place outside the fortress. Oh wow, I actually got him in 1 run that time. Kinda wish I could slide, not because I really need it, but because it would make things go faster here. Scroll that guy off screen. This is a very vertical Wily Stage. But it's also a pretty short one. We're like more than halfway through it already. And we need item 1 for this. The veteran player might expect this to be a disappearing block area, but no, it's actually not. This is basically an empty room. And we want to use item 1 to cross it. Climb up here and... oh, hello there. We are completely ignoring you guys because they can't move fast enough to hurt us. And now we're basically at the end of the stage. Just a little bit more to go. Yeah, now we have some platforms to jump across. And single tile wide platforms, but I've mentioned before that Mega Man's physics are a lot better suited for this than... Whoa, hello there, dragon! Yep, you can probably guess who's our boss for this stage. Hello there, dragon. You're a mean dragon. You are not What? What killed me? Oh, okay. I had plenty of health left. That was weird. Does he cause... I don't even know what I hit there. Oh yeah, and an annoying thing about the Wily Stages in this game, and I think a few of the other Mega Man games until they quit with that nonsense in maybe Mega Man 5, I believe it was. Maybe 4. You don't get a checkpoint right next to the boss. You have to start from earlier in the stage, and of course that means using up more of your resources. Fortunately, like I said, the stage is pretty short and pretty easy. And about the only thing it really does is make us have to go through those 2 Sniper Joes again, and waste more item 1. So, let's see if we can do a little better this time. As tempting as it is to use item 2 to just fly over the gap where the dragon shows up. Don't. I've never tried it, but I don't think it would work, and you're gonna need the item 2 in the next stage anyway. So anyway, continuing with what we had going before, I think I actually have fallen off these platforms, and a wild dragon appears. The thing about this guy is, if you haven't noticed, he doesn't have any invincibility frames. I find that Quick Boomerang actually works best on him because you can rapid fire it, but honestly, the Buster kind of wastes him pretty quickly anyway. So, on to Wily Stage 2. Now we're in the fortress proper. Seriously, that stage is so short. I mean, it's not as short as, say, some of the Wily stages in Mega Man 3. But anyway, we'll want to fill up item 1 here. Or 3. Same music, we start things off with these obnoxious things. And this right here is why I said you'll need to use item 2. In fact, we probably want to lure this guy. Oh, almost got me. I have had him knock me off the platform. We need to ride over these spikes. And if possible, grab the second ladder here. I think I'm full up on E-Tanks, aren't I? Well, let's use one of those, since we're going to be able to replace it anyway. And I don't think I will die on the first half of this stage, unless I'm really stupid. Get ourselves back a little Quick Boomerang energy, yeah. You can, both paths will get you to the end of the stage, but if you take this one, you get goodies. I don't think we actually need item 2 for anything else. I think that's the only spot, but the weapon energy doesn't hurt. Got a couple of these guys. They're easy enough to take out because once that guy switches, this guy, the top one's facing the wrong way, and once the bottom one switches to his high shots, he can't actually hit us. These walls, of course, as we saw back in Flashman stage, we need to take out with crash bombs. And that one I'm going to pass on because I am full on E-Tanks. And crash bombs take a lot of weapon energy. Carefully drop down here. I'm not really sure what the platform over there is for. I guess it's for if you take the other path. So now we're at the halfway point of this stage. This hallway is empty, except it's not, because we have more of these things to deal with, so we're going to be here a while. Yeah, I don't like these things any better than, well, anyone else does, really. I will say that I think one of the Mega Man fan games, I think it was Mega Man Super Fighting Robot, actually did these in a, oh hey, 1-up, in a reasonable way by only having them spawn out of certain places and on a consistent intervals. Whoa. And made me have to backtrack there. I guess I might as well take this time to talk about the music in these stages. The music for the first 2 Wily stages in this game is fairly famous. Oh, okay, that was dumb. And it's considered to be one of the best Mega Man tunes of all time, I think, anyway. I guess I haven't heard too much about it lately. I remember there was a while when the Super Mario World port of it seems to be used a lot. It seems to. Honestly, I like it. I mean, it's good music and all, but I don't think I'd even put it in my top 5 favorite Mega Man Wily Stage themes, at least in the classic series. Like, I think at the very least, both Fortress stages and stage themes from Mega Man 5, the first one from Mega Man 4, you know, Dr. Cossack Stage 1 and 2, and the second one from Mega Man 10 would top it. Okay, we're all full up on everything except health. Fortunately, I don't think these things showed up in any other Mega Man game except that one section of 10, and only in a special stage. Well, no, and the very last Wily stage, that's true. I think we want to time this carefully. safely jump up here. This part is kind of nerve-wracking because these things do a lot of damage, and... oh, no, not item 3. Whoa, how did I end up with 7 extra lives? I don't remember getting that many. Well, I guess there are 2 in the one path. That part right there always manages to get me. But we don't have a whole lot left to go for this stage. Those are actually surprisingly ominous-looking spikes. They're kind of ragged. Well, okay, I guess here's an occasion to use item 2 if you want. 1 would also do just as well, though. And I kind of want full health for the upcoming boss, because it's one of those that really shouldn't be that hard, but I'm not very good at it. So where's the boss? Well, the wall is pink. The wall is the boss. It's one of these things. And no, I have not memorized where these things come out, so I'm gonna get hit by them case in point. And in fact, if I take much more damage, this might actually be worth using an E-tank on, because if we lose to these guys, we're going to have to do the hallway full of drills and crushers again. And we don't want that, do we? Oh, for the easiest time, use the oh crap. Yes, use the oh crap. You know what? I'm gonna use it. I don't care. I'm not getting so close and then failing. Yeah, that thing's fast. That last one. Oh, second to last then. Yeah, I'm kind of glad I used that E-tank. For the easiest time on that boss, you might want to use the metal blade, because then you can shoot it in whatever direction you want, instead of just jumping up to hit it, but still, that thing's a little bit nerve-wracking. It's not the worst boss in Mega Man history by any shot, but anyway, that's the first 2 Wily stages down, and the music's changed. And the color palette, so, well, you know, actually it's more colorful than the previous stage. I was gonna say it's a bit dingy, but anyway, that was 2 stages, so I'll see you in Wily Stage 3 in the next episode.